What's up, party people? Just got home from Vegas. It's like 3 in the morning. I've been flying all day, 5 days in Vegas, but my Meepo board got here. So I'm gonna open it really quick because I'm like a little fucking kid on Christmas. I want to see my board and touch it and like then go have a vodka, take a shower, go to bed. Anyways, so here we go. Got my trusty knife, the box. So it's a box inside the box. Oh, and I opened the bottom side first, which I don't know. To me that means up, but wrapped in plastic. Yeah, okay, that's great. Where'd my knife go? Over here. I hope this all comes out good because I don't want to do an unboxing vid twice. Okay. So, yeah, good. Nice big fat wheels. Super fat wheels. Okay. And then, let's see what we got in the box. Oh, yeah. Little blinky light. Right. Guitar thing, whatever. The tools. And probably a charger, yeah? Cool. All right. Vodka time, and then tomorrow we'll do a little more review action. All right. All right, party people. So let's talk about this Meepo board here. Finally got a little bit of sleep, not enough. I'm excited. I'm like up like early, like a little kid. I want to take the board for a ride. If you've been looking for a Meepo board, I'm sure you've already been doing your research. You're looking at prices. You're looking at distance, all of that stuff. So they include this in the box. It has all the information, so that's nice because I don't need to type up a little text graphic for the video. I'm just going to put that up there. Besides, it would be really redundant for me to keep saying what everybody keeps saying. So what I'm not going to say is that, you know, this thing's supposed to have, you know, 21 mile per hour top speed and go up to like 7 to 10 miles on a single charge and all of that kind of stuff. Like, we should already know this information. We just want to see the board in action, right? So the packing was actually better than some of the reviews. It was like a box inside of a box. So that was actually kind of nice because I think some of the first boards, it was just the board in a box with all of the stuff. So this time they did a really good job. The Meepo board itself, so far, looks pretty good. I like the handle. I don't really find that the weight is going to be an issue. The wheels are super fat and big. But let's just talk really quick why I decided to go with the Meepo board. You know, I've been shopping boards for about a little over a year. This is my first board. You know, if I was still working on a cruise ship making a ton of money, maybe I might drop $1,500 for a boosted board or a high-end board. But usually, when it's my first of anything, I usually don't go for the top of the line unless I know it's something that I'm going to be sticking out right away. So it kind of depends on what your agenda is. This thing's $360 shipped to the door. Boosted board is $1,500. I don't really know what the argument is about, like, oh, well, the Meepo board's $260 and it's $100 for shipping. So, dude, what's the bottom line? How much do you get it from China to my doorstep? $360, okay? But the boosted board's only $1,500 and they don't charge any shipping. For $1,500, that motherfucker better be tied with a red bow delivered to my door, okay? But for $1,500, think about it. You could get this board for $360. You could get a DJI Spark for what, $300 to $500, and then you could get like a nice little camera with a gimbal on it, you know, the nice steady cams for another $300 to $400. So for $1,500, if you're looking to do like video vlogging or something like that, you could have all three in your pocket. And then if you start making some coin off of AdSense or whatever, then you can start upgrading one or the other. So it depends on, you know, how much expendable money that you have. Aside from that, everything else looks pretty good out of the box. You know, there's the tools that you guys have been seeing. There's a little blinky light for the rear. I might buy another one for the front. The guitar hanger to hang it on the wall, which I probably won't. And then the charger and everything like that, which everybody says. And it does feel pretty lightweight and compact, and no complaints here. So, what are we gonna do? We're gonna ride this thing, right? So I'm gonna go outside just a few minutes here. We're gonna take it for a spin. I've never really ridden a longboard. I've lived in ski country for many years, so I'm really good at snowboarding. I've skateboarded when I was a kid, so I don't think this is gonna be too hard. I'm actually really lucky that the park is only 2 driveways to the right, so I'm actually gonna just coast the board down there and see how it feels, like no power, nothing. And then we'll ride it around the parking lot, and I'll give you kind of some initial thoughts of this. Eventually, I want to be riding this around Manhattan. So I live in Norwalk, Connecticut, which is just outside of the city. It's about 60 miles. I drive in sometimes, other times I take the train in. So what I'm really trying to do is I could justify the cost of the board by not taking the subway from Grand Central down to the studio where I work at. So each time I make a trip back and forth, that's $5.50. So, I mean, you figure out the math on how many trips it takes to ride this here. Actually, I do have some friends coming into Grand Central on Sunday, so we're actually going to go down to the park. They've never been down to Central Park, so they're going to rent bikes. I'm going to take the boosted board. We're going to ride it around the park. I'm going to give it a whirl, so I have about 5 days to feel semi-comfortable, you know, riding this down there. So, and that shouldn't take too much time. So we're going to go outside and take it for a ride. Okay, so we're outside. Like I said, the park is just like two driveways down to the right there. You can see where the trash men are. I actually had to wait for them so that I could do this review and not hear just a bunch of like diesel action. So we're gonna try riding this board just down the hill, and hopefully I don't bust my ass. So we're gonna see if I need to tighten up the trucks or whatever it is that I want to do. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen here. You know, you gotta have a helmet on for safety, so we'll see what's good. As soon as you start starting the board though, it already turns on. That's good. I'll turn on this. I got this, so we're just gonna coast it down and see what happens. Yeah. Oh yeah, nice and smooth. A little tight. Would be nice to have a little bit of some brakes, because this is like a small, like a good little downhill section right here. Oh shit, there's some pebbles. Oh yeah. So just free coasting it. Yeah, it's going pretty quick. We'll see what happens here the last part of this driveway, okay? Not making the turn. I'm sucking dick right now. But now it's a straightaway. Okay, so we'll go down. Hopefully I don't bust ass too much. Oh yeah, the brakes. I'm trying the brakes. Cruising good. But I can feel those brakes. Even if I just use the brakes a little bit. They're kind of choppy. It's like, so this motherfucker could throw me off. Okay, so now we made it down here successfully. I'm not dead. I do need to work on my skills a little bit. I'm going to start the acceleration process here. I think I have it on low and slow. Yeah, it's a slow acceleration. Oh yeah, it's cool. This is fun. Okay, I'm picking up speed real quick. Yeah, I like feathering the throttle. This is nice, you know. So we're going to take it around the park a couple times. See if I can cut all the corners. I don't know if I can. Oh, shit. Woo. So yeah, so those brakes are really good. Definitely, if you hit the brakes too hard, you're gonna get thrown off. So we'll see what happens here. I'm gonna try and ride around this little path. Let's see if I can cut the corners, because you know that's like one of the biggest things about riding a longboard is it doesn't corner very well, but we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna start here right on a standstill. I believe it's in low mode, beginner mode, and we'll just take it around the park here. So this is kind of where we're gonna go. This is what I've got to work with today. It's really close. All right, so I put it down. Oh yeah, I like this. Just hit a little twig there, no big deal. That was my biggest concern when riding a boosted board. Whoa! Gotta work on my balance. Was whether or not it was gonna handle like rocks and little motherfuckers in the road. So far seems to be pretty good. So this path, this is fun. This is fun, and yet I feel kind of lazy at the same time. So, cruising. This is like a pretty nice, comfortable speed. I'm happy with this low speed. I mean, I'm not even like flooring it. I'm just kind of like throwing the switch a little bit here and there. I've got it all the way down right now. This is like a very comfortable cruising speed. I'm happy with this. Turn, whoa! Yeah, definitely, I don't know. Maybe I'm not fat enough. And I need a little more weight to like make this bitch like corner harder. But we'll see. Or maybe I just need to get it a little bit better balance and work on it more. So I'm gonna tool around this little basketball court here right now. I've been playing with it just for a few minutes. Yeah, it definitely does not like turn on a dime, but that's to be expected. So far in the slow mode, I'm okay with this speed. Very comfortable. I only weigh like 140 pounds, or what is that, like 64 kilos if you're in the UK. There's little patches of grass that I can ride over, so I might change the camera angle and go shift over those, but right now I'm just gonna pull a couple laps around here, okay? Right, so that's fun. Obviously, if you're watching that little bit of video, I was talking on my cell phone while riding at the same time while having my helmet unbuckled, which like is all about safety. So, you know, my girlfriend gave me a little bit of like, man, you need to be more responsible. I don't want you to fucking die. I'm like, yeah, baby, I got this. It's cool. I love you. Bye. Gotta go. I'm making a video. So, I'm gonna change the angle. You see? Yeah, could make some tight turns. I guess I won't be tightening up the trucks. Because if I did that, then that'd make turning a little bit harder. But I might put this on the ground over here, and we'll try shooting some little patches of grass for shits and giggles. Okay. I almost made it. Almost made it. Let's try going up it. That was fun. So on the way down I made it, that was cool, but on the way up I made it all the way, and then right at the last second when it started to get a little more traction at the top, it like just fucking jumped out from underneath me. So I think I need to squat a little bit more, and then maybe I'll try putting it in high power mode too, because I'm not even playing with high power mode right now. This is still just like beginner status. All right, so we'll come back and try that again right now. Oh yeah, that's fun, dude. So I just like kicked it up into high gear, and this is like the difference between driving my shitty little 2001 Subaru and then getting into like a Corvette. Now that seems like a super extreme analogy there, but it's kind of what it feels like now. Before I would like hit the gas and it would just kind of like slowly respond, and you know, I felt comfortable leaning into it. You turn this one on, the second stage, like full power, it's like whoop, like oh shit, man, like slow down. Even when you're just like cruising, you're like, oh, just a little more. The feathering became a little bit more finite and a little bit fine-tuned. So now it's really fun. It's just like it's like I'm not ready for the extra power, but you know, just going up and down this little grass hill, this is actually really fun, and it's just powering along. It's oh shit, okay, so this could be really fun. I'm not ready for it yet, but you know, for being like 15 minutes into riding the board, I'm really digging it. I might just play around a little bit more with the low speed, cruising around and having a good time, and then go back and hit it hard with the super power. Okay. Over grass, running over twigs, acorns. Nothing stops the Meepo. Yeah, I'm like running over crazy amounts of acorns. I'm okay. I'm happy with that. Let's go for a bigger patch of grass, like I said. That's fun. I like that. Oh shit! Plastic bottle! Oh my god, it's the garbage man. Okay. So, needless to say, that's really fun. I'm running over acorns. I'm running over all these patches of grass on this busted ass basketball court. I'm running over little twigs. So far I'm actually feeling really good because I plan on writing this down in Manhattan, and I was wondering if I was going to eat shit on the roads down there. And right now I don't feel like I'm going to die. So now it's just a matter of me getting really comfortable with the board, and yeah, this is fun. All right, we'll be back. Okay, so we have this like teeny ass hill right here at the edge of the park that I just went up to, and I just powered up it. It's just small, but once I get better at riding, I will take you on some more rides here, because I live in Norwalk, Connecticut, and there's it's a cool little area, some neighborhoods, but there's some really good hills too, so we'll be able to do some hill tests. But for right now, I don't know if you can see the slope. It's like, you know, it's just a little basic ass slope, something like that, but we powered up it, so we're gonna go up it really quick right now. Not even doing full throttle. This is just like feathering it. There was no issue there. It's just like, yeah, let's go up this little hill right here. Now I just can't make the turn tight enough. That's like super fun. I like just riding across the grass. So anyways, I'm gonna head home because I got a lot of shit to do anyways today. But I'll take this around the park one last time, back to the house. So far I'm really digging this board. I don't care if it's $360, $20, or $1,500. Whatever this is fun. That's all there is to it. Wow! Made it in one piece. All right, so let's talk about some final thoughts. I'm sure delivery is going to be on the top of your list. I ordered this thing on August 9th or 10th, and it took a month to get here. So yesterday was September 11th. The board was on the door. So it took about a month to get it from China to here. The power, I'm digging it. I mean, as of right now, I can't say that I don't have enough power to do what it is that I want to do. Maybe that'll change in like a couple of months when I get more comfortable with the board. Overall, the pickup feels really good in the high mode. The speed seems good. It's a smooth ass ride. Dude, I was riding over acorns, those little grassy patches, the patch chunks in the middle of the concrete on the basketball court. I was running over pebbles, smaller sticks, and I didn't eat shit. which is a good sign. Now all I need to get better at personally for me is like finding my balance and getting low and leaning into the curve so that I can turn in a tighter radius. But making like a left-hand turn so far, like whoop, whoop, a 90-degree turn, isn't working for me right now, but that seems to be like a known thing for longboards. Maybe I should just cut the grass and go straight across it. But so far, this is fun. This is this is $360 of fun for me, and so I'm just going to be riding it all this week. So if you want to subscribe, you can. I don't know if I'm going to start a new channel specifically just for reviews, but if you have anything you want to send me to review, I'll totally do it. But you know, I am going to be doing a few more reviews on various products, things that I do personally. If you haven't stalked my channel yet, I'm actually more of like a circ acrobat. I do pole, I do aerial, I do dance and movement type of stuff. So I don't know if I want to start a whole nother channel just for like techie kind of stuff, but I might just keep it all right here in the meantime. At any rate, if you have any questions, comments, whatever, go ahead and post them up, and stay tuned because I'm definitely going to be posting more videos of me riding through Manhattan, Central Park, throughout bits and pieces of Connecticut, and then I actually travel on the road a lot, so I'll probably be taking the board with me since I drive everywhere. So there could be totally a bunch of different cities and places like that where I'm, you know, posting up videos of me on the Meepo. All right, so far, so good.